Have you ever been walking somewhere, somewhere that feels totally wild,
Mm-hmm.
and you see a rock that just looks intentional,
Mm-hmm.
and you get that little shiver, wondering who put it there and why?
Yeah, that sense of a hidden story.
Exactly. Well, I was just reading this incredible excavation report about a site in Brittany, France called the Plasker.
Mm-hmm.
It's near the famous Carnac stones.
Right.
And this dig, it happened in 2020, right before a business park was built over it. What they found is basically a missing link in that whole complex.
Like a phenomenal sight. Because usually when you think of Carnac, you just picture the stones, those long, silent rows.
Right.
But Plasker gives us this vertical slice through time. It shows how one spot evolves from a simple home to a monumental landscape in, what, 1,000 years?
And that's what I wanted to dig into. The first layer they found, it just wasn't what I expected.
It's a huge surprise.
We think of these places as ceremonial from the start, but at the very bottom, around 5700 BC, they found a Mesolithic dwelling, an actual hut.
It starts as a home, but here's the really critical part.
The gap.
The gap. The site was abandoned for about 300 years, just, empty.
Wow.
And then Neolithic builders come back to that exact spot, literally right on top of the old ditch, and they build a tomb.
That's the part that I just can't get over. 3 centuries. How is that memory even transmitted?
It's a huge question. Was it oral history? Or just this shared feeling that this ridge, this particular place, was special?
And the tomb they built, it was different, right?
Very different. It's what we'd call pre-megalithic. A small mound, a stone box, in the middle a cyst.
But no bones.
No, the acidic soil there means organic material just doesn't survive, so we don't know who was in it. But we know how they built it, and that's where this site gets truly unique.
You're talking about the landscaping, the fake nature part.
Precisely. They dragged in 46 huge granite blocks, but not to build with.
Not for walls or a roof.
No. They scattered them around the tomb. They were creating an artificial rocky landscape, making it look like a natural part of the ridge.
So they were engineering the environment to look untouched. That's such a sophisticated idea.
It is. Managing these incredibly complex systems, whether it's a landscape or, today's digital world, it takes real intention.
It really does, which is a great reminder about our sponsor. This deep dive is brought to you by Embersilk.
If you're looking to manage your own complex systems, especially with AI, they are the people to talk to.
Absolutely. Whether it's AI training, automation, or just figuring out where agents can have the most impact for you or your business, check them out at embersilk.com.
Okay, so back at Plasker, we move forward in time. We get to the era of the standing stones, or, the invisible giants.
Right, because the actual stones are gone.
They're gone. Almost certainly repurposed much later for other buildings.
But the foundations were still there, these huge pits.
And from the size of the wedging stones they left behind, we can tell these were massive. The uprights were probably over 3 meters tall.
Can you just imagine that? This ridge looking out over the sea, which was lower back then, and it's just crowned with these gleaming white stones.
A beacon visible from the water.
And this is where my whole mental image of these sites got corrected. We picture them as these quiet, solemn cemeteries.
But that's not what they found. The excavation uncovered hearths, actual cooking pits.
Lined up with the stone.
Perfectly aligned. Radiocarbon dating shows the fires were happening at the same time the monuments were in use.
So people were there, feasting,
Yeah.
socializing. It wasn't a place of quiet reflection. It was a community center.
That's the key takeaway here. Plasker wasn't static. It was this dynamic, living landscape that connected people for centuries.
It connected the living with the dead, the earth with the sky.
Exactly. It shows a society that was so deeply, intentionally curating their world and their history. It wasn't just about survival.
It's a really hopeful view of the past, I think. This incredible, enduring human connection to a place.
It makes you look at every hill and every field a little differently.
It really does. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.